Hi, my name is Elisa. I'm 3 weeks post-op from gastric sleeve surgery, and I want to talk a little bit about the first day or the day of surgery. After surgery, when I woke up, my mouth was really dry. They gave me a little sponge thing to just kind of rub around my mouth to kind of hydrate myself, but I couldn't drink anything. They couldn't allow me to drink anything yet. When I got to my room, I remember I was in and out of it. I just remember opening my eyes twice on my way to the room. Once I got to my room, I they leveled the beds and they asked me if I could transfer. I did. I was able to transfer myself. Like I was completely out, but I did it. And the nurses were like, "Oh wow, you're good." But unfortunately, I guess in between everything, I kind of dozed off and I slipped or something. But it hurt. I hurt so bad on my right side, and they even said, "Oh no, slowly, slowly." But okay, so yeah, so that was that. I was in a lot of pain. I kind of wish they would have mentioned this, but it is very painful since they fill you up with all this gas. It hurts. It hurts really, really bad. Um, I was sleeping and like in and out, like dozing off. I remember. I don't remember what time I got to my room. My surgery was at 12:30, but I don't remember what time I got to my room. Just remembered that I don't remember when I got there. One of the nurses said, "If you need to go to the restroom, let me know, and I'll help you." So I remember waking up because I needed to use the restroom. Thankfully my restroom was literally 2 steps away. Like the door was a step away from my bed, so it wasn't that bad. But I needed help with IV and everything, and getting the compression things from my legs for the blood clots off. And so they were there. They came. I went to the restroom, and I remember the phone started ringing, and the nurse answered, and she said, "Oh, it's your husband." And I was kind of like, "What?" Because my husband, I guess he googled the number and everything, because I never give him any information. I always dealt with all my stuff by myself. And I remember when I got out, I went on the bed. They gave me the phone, and I just remember asking him, "Where are you?" Because I didn't hear like his job. He's like, "I'm home," and I'm like, "What time is it?" And it was already 6 p.m. So I'm like, "Oh," and then he started asking me how I was, and how was I, and I was just like, "I'm sorry, like I'm in a lot of pain. I'm sorry. I didn't feel like talking." Had the nurse hang the phone. Then he said he understood, and that he was just glad that I was okay. That he did receive a call from the surgeon, and that everything was fine. And so yes. And then the nurse put my phone away. She helped me take my cell phone out and the charger and everything, charge it and put it right next to my bed so I could have contact. But honestly, I did not feel like grabbing my phone or playing with it. Nothing. I was just so much back pain. I think it was more back pain than chest pain. Because I did have like a lot of chest pain. It's like over right under my chest too, like over the stomach. It was a lot of pain. I mean, like again from all this gas. I remember also when I went to the restroom, like a little tiny pressure I would do just to even urinate. Sorry if it's too much information. I would start throwing up. Like I would just start having the motion of wanting to puke, and they gave me the bucket, and I was just, and it hurt so bad. Like I had to hold my stomach at the same time trying to hold this bowl so I could like spit up, and it wasn't actual throw up. It was just like all mucusy and bubbly and stuff. Like I said, I'm just giving information because that's what I went through, and then it was like that for about 3-4 days. Just everybody's different. That's how it was for me. And then also, I remember I think I dozed off again, and around 7, a new nurse changed. He best nurse ever. Oh my god! If I wasn't married, I would have married him. Married him because he was so great. Like he's awesome. Like yeah, my husband gets jealous because I talk about him all the time. But honestly, he made my experience, everything's just so much better. When I complained about my bag, no other nurse would do anything. When I told him, he's like, "I'll give you some hot packs. I think those work." So he's gave me a hot pack, and I knocked out for I don't know how long, but I think it was like 2. Yeah, because I woke up at 2 in the morning. Probably I woke up in between that too when he gave me the hot packs. But yeah, and then he gave me something to stick on my belly for pain. But yeah, the hot packs were awesome. And then at 2 in the morning, I remember waking up and I felt better after the hot packs. I think that helped me. I don't know if it helped with gas. I don't know if it helped with just the pressure of my back or anything, but it was great. And then he took me. He helped me go to the restroom. He didn't go into the restroom with me. He just helped me get up and take out the compression stuff and everything. Then he, as soon as I sat down again, the pressure, the motion of, because I would use the restroom, I needed to puke. He put that, and then he noticed that I was holding my stomach. He grabbed the pillow. He's like, here, if you hold a pillow, it helps you better. It helps you more. So he helped me, like, I hugged the pillow, which helped me more to hold a bucket too, just with one hand. And yes, that helped. So get a really fluffy pillow to hug it, and it did help completely, because the motion of puking, everything was just making it really, really hard for me to. It was just very painful because everything inside was moving, so it was hurting me. All the incisions and everything was hurting, or my liver was hurting, because it was mostly the right side. But anyways, and yeah, so then he's like, he saw that I was just sitting there, and he's like, you want to walk? And I'm like, okay, let me try it. So he walked with me. He was talking to me. He was very nice. He walked around, and then he let me go by myself. I only went a few times because I started getting tired, and then I went back to my room. Then I don't know if you can hear my stomach growling. Okay. So I walked back to my room and just sit there for a little bit, and then fell asleep again. I fell asleep for like a few hours, I want to say, because then I woke up again when he was checking my IV, and he was just talking to me and explaining to me about stuff and life and asking me questions. It was just a nice little chat, which is very nice to have in a hospital, especially when you're by yourself and you don't have a family, which I'm kind of grateful that my family wasn't there, because I was not in the mood. Honestly, right after surgery, I was not in the mood for anything. I was not in the mood to talk. I was not in the mood to, I just couldn't deal with it until like it was already like 2 in the morning when I started feeling okay, but also because I was on all the medication. Because yeah, if it wasn't because of the Tylenol they were giving me on the IV, I don't think I would have been as okay as I was. And yeah, because as soon as he left, the other nurses, they were okay, but yeah, I had like to call them multiple times for a hot pack. Him, he would just be on it, be there. He was awesome. Honestly, I wish you all get a nurse like the one I had. And yeah, so thankfully by the next day they were able to release me at around 3 in the afternoon. My husband went and picked me up, and I got home, but I just kind of wanted to be laying down. I was so tired. Also for food, only took, if anything, a sip of my broth, a sip of, I tried eating jello, but I felt so full. And they gave me sugar-free lemonade, but I'm guessing they put stevia or Splenda or something on it. It was way, way too sweet, and I just, no, sweet, I'm not into sweetness right now. Even Crystal Light, when I put one pack thing in my bottle of water, it is way too sweet for me. I just can't. I can't right now. I get it, I guess. Everything does changes, but yes. But just letting you know, it is very painful, but it does go away. And I just wish I would have known that, so it wouldn't have gotten me as a surprise as I was. Because I was like, I knew it was painful. I mean, I get it, it's a surgery. But to feel all that pressure from that gas, the back pain. That back pain, I did not understand. And they told me it's because of all the pressure of the gas. It's pushing everything in the back, and everything is very horrible. And until I start passing gas, burping, trying to get all the gas out, then it will like ease out little by little. But hot packs, I do recommend getting hot packs, because that's what let me go. After when I got home, my husband had to go and look for some, buy me some, whatever, anything, the heating stuff for my back for the first week and a half. So do recommend them. And just a little update, or a little, I guess, a little information that we should know.